What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you ways to access your NVR remotely when you're on the same network. So the devices or your computer or laptop have the same IP addresses as the NVR, but you want to make some changes and you don't want to go all the way to the server room, crawl into a rack, a cabinet, hook up a monitor to it, a mouse, try to make some different changes. I'm going to show you how to access it via the network. Now, you either have to be the admin or the administrator would have created you your user ID and stuff to log in and your password, or you are the admin. In that case, you should have the IP address. So once you have the IP address of the NVR, I'll show you how to do it. What's up, guys? Welcome to my computer now. So here I'm going to show you how to log into the NVR. So you should have your IP address and credentials. We'll go over here, go to our IP address. Now you're going to have to download some plugins and you might have to reboot a couple times, but once you get all that in, you should see your NVR login screen. Now, depending on your NVR, it could look different. I'm just showing you ways to remotely access your NVR to change settings. So here we go. We're going to log in with the credentials after knowing the IP address, and the cameras will come up. It'll show you. I just have two here. This is just a test system in my office. Here we go. There's a live view of my 360 cam. We'll go over to the 8 megapixel. There we go. There's a live setting. Now, this is a test unit, like I said, so I don't have a hard drive in it currently. So if you go to playback, you can select the cameras that you want to play back, and it will show the different color balls, these colors, how far back the recording goes, and you would just select your date and press play. Search and backup. This is not, or I do not have AI cameras currently, so I can't do different intelligence stuff and AI stuff and vehicle and human body and face detection. That's okay. It's all in here if I had cameras that could do it. But this is how you would change all your settings. So we go into the function panel here, and like I said, instead of walking down the hallway or the other side of the building and crawling into a cabinet, network rack, and trying to hook a monitor up, you can just boom, type in the IP address, log in. We can edit cameras, change names. Can't remember which one, bring up little previews. That way it will show you which camera that you're working on. Come on. And then we can edit. We can go to OSD settings, turn watermarks on and off. Now, depending on the camera, it's going to depend how it looks on the screen. So that's why these settings are slightly different, because each camera kind of shows something slightly different on the screen when I'm watching the live view. You can toggle back and forth. See how that one has it up there? We can go to motion settings, go to the 8 megapixel camera. You can see that I do not have it set, but if you set up your email or push notifications on your app, which I will get to in a later date, we'll do a more in-depth with the app, more in-depth with this, but I just wanted to show you how to access it. So motion settings would be here, and if I clicked all, everywhere inside that grid, when I apply it, it's going to send me a push notification or an email, however I have it set up. But I don't want that to happen, so I'm not going to apply it. I'm just showing you can get there. If you have a PTZ camera, like this one behind me actually is, you can buzzer around, zoom in, zoom out, and play with the functions on it. But the main reason you would want to is to set different settings or change settings. You can go to record settings, change your mode, your record status, see which cameras are recording, and your rates. Back to the function panel. Like again, you can set up all your AI, but these cameras do not have it. We'll get to that in a later video. Disk management, and see how your disk's doing. Format it, storage mode settings, network, so you can get to your TCP, IP, PPOE, DNS, network stream settings, the OnVIF platform access, network status. We are online. Back to the function panel. This is where we could add users. Like I said, if you're the admin, you can create other users and passwords for them to log in. You could give them any permissions that you want. If you just want like a receptionist to be able to watch the front door camera so she knows when someone's coming in, you could set that up. They don't have to have full access, but again, I'll go into a later video in more depth with all of these different settings. So you can add different groups, different users, get to our basic settings, change the time, the outputs, view the log, PoE power management, just the basic information. It's alarm status, network status. You can also reboot it, upgrade it. A few minutes to upgrade it. I already know that I'm on the most updated version. So yeah, this is a way for you to save time instead of walking all the way down the hallway and trying to grab a monitor. Throw it on 2 screens here. You can also use it to, watch your cameras while you're working, put it over on a different screen. I appreciate you guys watching the video. I plan to bring a whole lot more to you. Like I said, more in depth, but I just wanted to show you a quick way to access your NVR to be able to change the different settings on it. Like and subscribe if it helped you. Thank you very much. See you on the next one. Team Giraffe out.